Why the fuck did y'all glamorize being a stay-home mom?
The patriarchy. The patriarchy glamorized it.
Let's talk about stay at home mom. Some people feel like staying at home and raising your kids or being a stay at home mom is better because you have time to raise the kids, you have time for the children's life. And the thing is that society actually glamorizes staying at home mom because they want the men to go out there to hustle, but the women should be at home nurturing, caring for the children, holding the baby, kissing the baby, and do everything for the children at home. Why the men, all they need to do is just go out and provide and all of that. So the thing now is staying at home as a mom beneficial for women or not, or is just for patriarchy's sake? Let's have conversation down in the comment section. So as a creator talking about staying at home and how patriarchy was actually the one that glamorized stay at home, and the fact that it is actually cheaper for you to have a wife, a stay at home wife that will just stay at home and take care of the kids, because she's not only going to take care of the kids, she's going to clean, cook, do everything literally for you. So it's cheaper for a woman to just be at home and do that than you getting nannies and all of that. Let me show you this clip, then we'll come back and talk about it.
Why the fuck did y'all glamorize being a stay-home mom?
The patriarchy. The patriarchy glamorized it. Men did. The patriarchy sold us this idea that staying home with your kids is a luxury. That women should feel so lucky to stay home all day and give up their careers and financial independence because supposedly there's no one better to raise your kids than you, mom. It doesn't matter if you're exhausted and overwhelmed and overstimulated, underappreciated, and that you literally are so capable and smart and good at other things like the career you possibly gave up, and that you might even be a better mom if you're able to get that work-life balance like men get. That help them feel like a whole, unique, multifaceted, multi-layered person that doesn't exhaust all of their energy doing one thing 24/7. It doesn't matter. What matters is that mom's at home with the babies and that she should be so grateful that dad lets her do that while he goes to work and works so hard all day, because that's the natural order of things. Men go out and they provide just like the caveman days. They go out, they get to be social with their buddies, they get to be physical, they get to like run around in their little loincloths or whatever and do something that they love that fills them with purpose and joy, like kill a saber-toothed tiger. And women get to stay home with their babies, all the cuddles, and they get to just it's so wonderful with their village. Oh wait, we don't have villages anymore. If we're constantly comparing caveman days to now. So, okay, women get to sit at home in isolation with their babies in the same pajamas we wore yesterday, cleaning the same mess we cleaned 676 times, getting verbally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually abused by our offspring. Sweet. Men get to stay in the workforce, building their careers and maintaining their autonomy, while women stay at home and are boxed into unpaid labor. And then if we question it, society gaslights us into thinking that we should want this, that sacrificing our independence is somehow the highest form of love for our children. And let's not ignore the economics of it all. Keeping women at home benefits capitalism and a capitalistic society. If women are doing this work for free, then corporations don't have to invest in universal childcare or paid parental leave. Meanwhile, men keep working, driving profits, and climbing the ladder. It's no accident that this system funnels power, oh my god, to men at the expense of women. And because women are already doing it, we've never built a safety net. Why would they pay for something women are willing to do for free? Not just willing, but are told that they should be grateful to do. No childcare, no paid leave, because why bother when women have been told that they're the natural solution? Let us be clear. There is nothing natural about this. It is a design, a very intentional design meant to keep women dependent, men in power, the patriarchy thriving, and capitalism booming. Ever since I made that video about the patriarchy glamorizing stay-at-home mom life, I haven't been able to stop thinking about this one thing, because I was watching a show the other day and it was moms going out to brunch, going to Pilates, going to tennis, and I was like, maybe I got it wrong. I was like, maybe stay-at-home mom life is pretty chill. I like felt the feminism leaving my body. And then I remembered those women have something very specific that I don't have. They have a lot of disposable income, a lot. So they can afford to not only outsource their childcare, but they can afford to do all the extra fun things that make being a stay-at-home mom really cool. This woman gave me the opportunity to speak on this. She says, I gave up my career. I get to do whatever I want. I get to sleep in. I love it. And I said, ma'am, how? And she said, nannies. And I said, bless your heart. I appreciate your comment, but I didn't say that part before, but maybe I should have. But I just said that you're a little out of touch because not everyone can afford nanny. And it just reminded me of like how stay-at-home mom life can look different for so many different people and how we have to honor and respect that and acknowledge that, because it's not all cookie cutter. Some people have super involved partners. Some people have family that lives nearby that are willing to help, or friends. Some people have money for nannies and maids to outsource all of those tasks that are so overwhelming and monotonous and daunting as a stay-at-home mom. Some of us have none of that. And no shade to this woman at all. I've had nannies before. I send my daughter to school now so I can get some time to myself, although now I have a son and I'm going to do that with him soon. But I get it. I get it. We should all be taking time to ourselves, but some of us can't afford to. Some of us don't have the luxury to. So we all just, I think, need to honor and respect that. I'm not kidding when I say this, but one of the biggest things I took away when I had children was, oh, I understand why people are child-free by choice now. I'm going to out myself and say that I genuinely didn't understand that, because as a woman, and I don't want to say, like, I'm not ascribing to societal gender norms, but like as a woman that grew up with a mom that was a stay-at-home mom and just kind of thought that I thought that's what you did. You just had kids and that's fulfilling, and I couldn't wait, and I loved babies. And I used to think that there might be that, just like that woman that didn't want that maybe, I don't know, I didn't understand them. And I kind of thought, I don't want to say less of them, but I just thought like, oh, you and I don't vibe. I don't get it. Why would you not want this? And then as I got older, like I'm in my mid 30s now and I had kids, I go like, oh, like those women just really fucking knew themselves, and they are extremely emotionally mature, women and men that don't want kids. But I'm speaking specifically to women because we put that pressure on women mostly. I'm like, you know yourself, you know your limits, you know your boundaries, you are prioritizing yourself, your happiness, your health, and you're not following society's rules. You're giving everyone a big F you, and that takes a lot of courage too. So I have so fucking much respect for, again, women, but mostly women that are able to go against everything that society tells them they should do, and just say, no, fuck it, I don't want to deal with this shit. It's a lot. This shit is a lot of shit. So yeah, if you're not, I think if you're not 110% committed to being a mom, don't do it. You have to want it with every fiber of your being, or you're going to resent that choice.
Everybody's going to have different opinion when it comes to staying at home or being a stay-at-home mom. Just like the video, a stay-at-home mom that has a nanny, has a cleaner, has a cook, has a driver, have almost literally everything, in fact, village around her, she's going to enjoy being stay at home because she'll have time to go for Pilates, go to the gym, go to the spa, take care of herself, go to brunch with friends, have dinner, travel around the world. But a stay at home mom that doesn't have any help, doesn't have a cleaner, doesn't have a cook, doesn't have anything, doesn't even have any village, any family members around, and don't even have a supportive partner, will tell you a different thing when it comes to being a stay-at-home mom, right? So I personally feel like being a stay-at-home mom, you can only enjoy being a stay-at-home mom if you have help. If you think that you're a woman and you have that so much strength and power just because you're a woman, because they usually make it look like, oh, women are very strong, women are very industrious, women are very this, women are very that. So they kind of put that thing in our head and make it look like, oh, you're very strong, you can take care of 5 children at once. Try it, then you will know. The thing is, if a woman is a stay-at-home mom and she has help, she will enjoy being a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, she'll enjoy being a stay-at-home mom. But if you're a stay-at-home mom and you don't have any help, you're the one doing everything, you get easily exhausted, and I just feel like that is terrible. And I personally feel like you being a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean that you cannot work. Most of the time, the kind of jobs that we get now are remote jobs. Most of the time, people are now making money off social media. People don't need to go to 9 to 5 anymore. You can actually make your money off just sitting at home. In fact, most people that do 9 to 5 are now opting for remote work. So you being a stay-at-home mom and you have help, doesn't mean that you cannot make money, doesn't mean you cannot work from home. You can also work from home. The fact that you're staying at home, yes, I know staying at home as a mom, you're doing everything. If you don't have a help, you're doing everything, and it's very exhausting. I personally feel like if you don't have help and you're a stay-at-home mom, your husband should be paying you salary, because there's no time. You Most of the time, if you say you want to sit down to start making money, you are going to be very exhausted. You get easily tired because you're doing everything, especially people that have two to three, four children. It's very difficult to take care and manage those kind of children. So imagine you staying at home and caring for those children. When do you have time to make money? When do you have time to, do other things for yourself? So I feel like if you're doing all of that, your man that is going out there should be able to provide for you 100. If he's not providing for you 100, I don't know, it's going to be very difficult. And I feel like that is why women are always very exhausted when they stay at home, because they are staying at home to take care of the children, clean, nanny, and all of that. But then they're not getting enough provision that they want from their partner. But anyway, I digress. I'm talking about you making money while you're still staying at home in your house and taking care of your children. It is possible, especially if you have nannies. Just like she said, that there are some moms that are out there living their lives. They have time to go to Pilates. They have time to go to the gym. Yes, you can have time to do all of that, especially one, when your children are grown. Two, if you have a family member around, or if you have a supportive partner. If you have a supportive partner that can, or a partner that works from home as well, can stay with you at home and also take care of the children while you do other things. If you can have all of that, it's better for you not to just sit down and expect one income household. It's better for you to also find something doing. And this is not because your husband cannot provide for you 100. This is just for you as a woman. You need to have your own money. And that is why most of the time I always pity women that are staying at home, and just be like, when you ask some women, like, what do you do for a living? They'll be like, currently I just put to bed, and I'm not really working. I'm taking care of my baby. I pity them, because it's not that most of them cannot work. Yes, some of them are lazy, but it's not like most of them cannot work. But there's not how they can manage to take care of three children at once and still work. It's not easy, especially when you don't have anybody around you. It's not easy. So if you have time, or you have that space that you can, shipping some time to learn a skill or do something important with your time to make or earn a living, even if it's as low as $1 a day, but at least you're making something for yourself, for your future, because anything can happen at any given time. Because we see child wives are the ones that just stay at home, don't do anything. All they do is take care of the children and take care of the husband, right? They don't make any income. They are not even on social media, right? We see them always come and say, during divorce, or the reason why they cannot divorce their partner is because they don't have any money, they don't know where to start from, they don't have any money, and all of that. The thing is that if father your partner is the one providing, it checks how much it gives you. Most of these men are narcissists, so they know they don't want to give you enough money that you're going to use to run away, or you're going to use to take care of yourself more than they want you to take care of yourself, if that makes sense. So you having your own money is your own backup plan. If anything happens, anything can happen, like that. Anything can happen that you require you needing your own money and spending your own money, if that makes sense. They call it vex money. So as a woman, you need to have that. So you taking that lifestyle of staying at home, because there are some ladies that are coming online to be like, I would prefer to be a stay-at-home mom than to be a working mom. Some people say that, right? So if you prefer to be a stay-at-home mom, don't just stay at home and watch the kids, and your busy time, all you do is watch movie or something. Even if you're watching movie, there are websites that whereby you can watch movie and you're making money off watching movie. Or you open a social media account, while you watch your movie, you review the movie that you're watching. With that, people will want to come to you for recommendation. You can make money off even taking care of your children. We see content of women that be like, oh, stay at home a day in a life of a stay-at-home mom. These are content. These are ways some women make money with what they have, with how they are struggling with their life. So I personally feel like you staying at home and just staying at home and just looking and waiting for your man to provide for you 100 is just an excuse. And yes, I am not denying the fact that staying at home as a mom is a very difficult job. In fact, being a mom is a difficult work. And you not staying at home to take care of those children is worse. And the most annoying part is people don't acknowledge the fact that you're working. They see you like, oh, you're just very lazy. All you do is just stay at home. They don't know that you're taking care of a child alone is work. The fact that you're actually doing it for free, they don't even see that. So I personally feel like staying at home as a mom is one very difficult job that women or that people are actually overlooking. And once you're in that kind of space, you will now understand why some women are opting out of, children, having children out of motherhood. Some women are like, you know what, I don't want to have a child. I just want to, live a child free life. If you start seeing some things in motherhood, or you've been staying at home and doing literally everything for your child, for your children, for the family, for yourself as well, you will not understand why some women are like, you know what, this kind of lifestyle is not for me. What is your take on the whole lifestyle about staying at home? And why do you think people glamorize staying at home? Why do you think people feel like it is a luxury lifestyle for you to just stay at home and do nothing? Do you think staying at home, mom, they're living it or they're enjoying it? Because some people feel like you're enjoying yourself. Sometimes when you see a mom that is just at home and you just like, oh, you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself. The thing is, at this moment, are not enjoying themselves. They wish they are out there. They wish they are doing something different from what they are doing. But this is just how they find their life, and there's nothing they can do about it. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, it's your girl Maya David. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.